Here, you want me to plaster this?
No, don't write or mark anything. I try to litter stuff. I bet.
Come on, you stay right behind us.
Is it which one?
Look at this one.
It's over here. The point that they discovered it.
Evelyn, this is where they discovered it. It's this point right here. Cool down. Give me that. Oh my God.
Fun baby bag.
That's right.
Did they flash on or off?
Just don't point at anybody. Try it now. Just try one of each.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, because I don't know which way's turning up better.
That's really cool, eh? Hey? Mammoth Cave didn't have all these. They had a couple, but not many.
Alright everyone, now would you guys like to do some background information about the caverns?
Yes, please.
Well, alright, Luray Caverns was discovered August 13th, 1878 by 3 local people. Now these 3 local people were Andrew Campbell, William Campbell, and Ben Stephens. They were prospecting right above this area, and they found a sinkhole about the size of a quarter, and they noticed cool air was venting out of it. So they thought there might be caverns right below their feet, so they began to dig. After 5 hours of digging, Andrew Campbell was the first one to enter the caverns right there where that crosses. He slid down that hill, and the first formation that caught his eye was this white column right here. Now that is the Washington column, named after our first president, George Washington. Alright guys, we do have a couple of guidelines to go over. Please don't touch the formations because we have natural salts and oils in our skins that will cause them not to grow no more. Also, please do not lean against those lower hand railings. Those are just to mark the pathways. Now guys, just ahead will be your next stop at the amphitheater.
Now we know why not.
Careful now, careful, no running. Stay here, so I'll take you picture.
You ever had any one of these things fall on somebody?
No.
They
not
did
at
it on
all.
Pong Loose?
Nope. There's always a first.
Yeah. Where my heart at?
Well, alright everyone, you are now the amphitheater. Now Luray Cavern is forming water mixed with carbon dioxide, creating carbonic acid. Now this carbonic acid would eat away at the weaker limestone, leaving all the harder bedrock remaining, forming the base layers throughout the caverns. Now all these formations began to grow when minerals mixed into the water, creating mineral water which would drip down from the ceiling to the ground, repeating the process over and over and over, building stalactites and stalagmites. Now there's also 4 basic colors y'all will see today, which the first basic color is this rust looking color, that is iron oxide. The second basic color is that whitish color right there, that is calcite or calcium. Then the third color is that grayish color right there, that is manganese oxide. And the fourth color is up on the ceilings, which it is a green color, and that is caved algae. And that's just due to all the lights on the water. Now just so that will be your next stop at the fish market.
Can you point the manganese oxide right there?
Oh, it's the grayish color, like right around there.
The little drops?
No.
Over here.
Yeah, that whole back wall side right there.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, it's wicked. I'm trying to stay up with him so I can get him on. Look at that, eh? Isn't that wild?
Let's go on up. There we go.
Alright everyone, you're now at the fish market. Now the reason they call this area the fish market is because if you take a look on the back wall back there, it looks like fish have been caught, clean cut, and left out to dry. As you can see, the formations still do have water on them, which means they are still actively growing. Now if you take a look right above you, you can see the formations without the water on them. Now those formations are dormant, which means they are no longer growing. But if water could get back to them, they would continue to grow. Now just up ahead is Dream Lake, which is around 2,500 square feet. It's around 18 to 20 inches deep, and it's a perfect little optical illusion of the ceiling.
Wow, this is pretty impressive. So this is all reflection down here, right?
Yep.
All of it?
Yep, all of it.
Wow, that is cool.
Look. Ooh, it's actually not sprinkled. It's so water.
That's just water. You really have to look twice at this, eh? You really have to look twice at this, eh? That is really neat. The reflection. So the, what are the ones on the bottom called?
I'm sorry.
What, the things on the bottom, they're
Stalagmites.
Stalagmites?
Yep.
So the ones that, when we walk by, and you can easily just reach out and touch them. We heard, we went to Kentucky twice at the Mammoth Caves. We were told back then that if you touch one, stop throwing.
Yep.
Really?
Exactly.
Just one touch?
Yep, just one touch.
Really? So I imagine all those ones that were really close to us, people have already touched, and
A lot, yeah.
they're
a lot
pretty
of
much
people do
touched.
touch them.
They're toast, eh?
It just doesn't allow the water to drip and stay on it no more. Since we put our natural oils, it causes the water to just slip off.
Doesn't that, like, wouldn't it eventually wear off?
It would eventually, but it takes so long of a time that it really wouldn't matter because the formations would be dormant.
That's neat. Oh, there you are. Ooh. You really have this lit up nicely.
What was your question, buddy?
Why is the bed leave the flash on?
Oh, so you can get a clearer picture.
That was really cool, eh? That long one. This one here? That one there?
Trying to lean forward, it's like, whoo.
Where'd it go?
I meant to zoom it, not lean.
Well, if you fall, get some good pictures on your way down. Eh?
Deep that is.
Look at that, that's really cool.
So deep.
This is really
Looks
neat.
lovely. What?
Stay here with that there.
Okay. If you found him. Oh. So deep. Well, you could probably break your head open.
Well, alright guys, you're now at Pluto's Chasm. Now if you take a look right over that hand railing, that is Pluto's Chasm, which is 500 feet in width and is around 70-90 feet in depth. Now inside of Pluto's Chasm, you can see that white calcite column down there. Now that is Pluto's ghost. Now the reason they call it Pluto's ghost is because when the founders first got here, all they had was their candlelight. So when they shone the candlelight off the ledge, it reflected off the formation, making it look like it was floating, so they actually thought it was a real ghost. Now later on, Andrew Campbell walked down there and he touched it. After touching it, he realized that it was not a ghost, and he sort of figured out that it's the middle of the caverns because he saw it so many times exploring throughout the cave. Now you will see Pluto's ghost 2 more times throughout the tour today, and just up ahead is our next stop at Skeleton's Gorge. And if you take a look right here, you'll see the dirtiest and nastiest pair of false teeth.
Are these broken? Do these break or are they just tough?
Some of them are broken, yes.
Oh, I'd pay $50 to have their energy. Look at that. That is so cool. Did you see the reflection down the water over there?
Yeah.
Wasn't that neat?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay, once they turn the corner so that nobody's way here.
I got some good video here, Penny. Penny, I want to catch up and I want to get him. How'd you get lost down here?
I think with this cave on.
Fatty?
I laughed. No, I laughed and I thought.
Look at that.
So
Big difference, eh? From the mammoth case, huge difference. But the mammoth case had more of those flowers.
no light.
Yeah, it was really dark. Those, yeah. Can you imagine getting lost in here?
Skeleton's Gorge. Now the reason they call this area Skeleton's Gorge is because at the very bottom of that column down there, they actually found real human bone fragments. Now they got down there through a sinkhole right above the area, which opened up, washing the bone fragments to the base of that column. Now they did have one more theory to this, and they had the theory where a person walked down here, got lost, and died, but they made that inconclusive once they figured out that the entire skeleton wasn't there. Now they did figure out it was a female due to the hip structure bone, so in honor of her we do call that the Princess Column. Now we'll see one more time throughout our tour today, and just up ahead will be the main body, and we'll get the second view of Pluto's ghost as well.
Gotta kind of skip this. I'm gonna catch up. I want to get him on camera. What he's saying. This is really neat, though, isn't it? Ooh. Look at that one. Look, see that one standing straight up?
That's neat shot.
Yeah. Wow.
Right now we're around 100. Yep.
Oh, sorry, honey buns. It's not very much.
164. Yep. Well, alright guys, you're now in the main body chamber. Now right above us is the top of Cave Hill, which acts like a natural umbrella, letting the water go to the east and the west side of Cave Hill, but none of it can get down here no more. And that's why all these formations are dormant now. Now if you take a look all the way in that back corner, you can sort of see what looks like a frozen waterfall. Now that is called Titania's Veil, which actually takes around 300 years to produce a cubic inch of formation.
Wow.
Then below that to the left we have the Liberty Bell, or Darth Vader's helmet. And straight below that we have Snoopy's doghouse. Well, alright guys, just up ahead will be the Overlook Chamber.
Wow.
Can you remember when you go to view the schools? That
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
when the lines are going down, I got to turn that way.
Chamber. Now right over that hand railing, that is the deepest point all the way down there. That is Giant's Hall. Now if you take a look towards the center of this chamber, you'll see our oldest formation. Now this formation is 45 feet tall, 124 feet in circumference, and it is 7 million years old.
Wow.
Now they like to call this the giant redwood tree, the big shaggy dog, or the giant woolly mammoth. Now at one point this was a waterfall as well. All the water would drain off down to Giant's Hall. Now just up ahead will be your next stop, and if you take a look right over that set of hand railings, you'll see Totem Pole Valley.
Oh, okay, cool. There's Totem Pole Avenue.
Yeah, I did that.
This is really cool. I'm glad we did this. Wow. Oh, whew, I didn't see the bar in front of me. I looked down and was like, woo, vertigo.
Oh, that was struck. That's what happened over there. I meant to zoom the camera and I didn't before. It was like, whoa.
Now, as this group clears out, we'll just slowly make our way down there and make it right to the drive.
Looks like a snow cone. Holy jeez, eh?
Well, alrighty guys, right here, these are the great formations. Now these formations are forming water zigzags back and forth. Now if you take a look inside there, you can see that translucent formation. Now that is actually around 1/8 of an inch thick. Now they like to call that the piece of cave bacon. Now we do have another formation just like that right over there. And if you take a look right over that hand railing, you can see that slanted formation. Now that is the Great Fallen Stalactite, which actually fell around 7,000 years ago. Now we can tell that due to the secondary growth right up on that side. Now just up ahead will be our next stop in Giant's Hall, but please watch out for the two formations in the path.
How do you take all this in, eh? Every turn.
I know I can't walk and
Oh, there's a piece that fell off.
at the same time.
See that piece there? That's the piece that fell off 7,000 years ago. It's over thick, eh? What were those flowers called, Penny? Those flowers, what were they called? Gypsum?
Here, can you like pick it up?
Like, here, don't actually touch it, but just like, yeah. Like, feel your open it. Perfect.
They say no one's ever been hit, but man, I would not want to be underneath one of these when they go. Look at the size of the sucker. Looks like we walked in there too. I'm not going to worry about down there. We'll probably be hitting it. Look at that, eh? That's neat. The other caves around here, do they have the same kind of concentration of your hanging things, I'll call them?
Oh, stalactites. We're actually the most decorated on the eastern.
Is that right, eh?
Yep. So a lot of them will have formations, but not as many as we do.
Now, for a cavern that you would, it's a water cavern, and you have to take a boat in. Do you know?
I have no clue about that.
You don't know who offers it, or?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to slip.
Alrighty guys, we're now in John's Hall. Now this is the deepest point at 164 feet below the surface. Now in the center of John's Hall right there, you can see the double column formation. Now that is 47 feet tall, and they do like to call that the bride and groom formation because just up in the next room, there's actually been over 200 proposals and over 500 weddings. Now they do also like to call this room the Disney room. And that's because right next to that the double column formation, we have the jellyfish. And over in that corner, we have Cinderella's castle. Then we have the mermaid tail right up here. And then our seasonal formation right there. Now during the winter, that is a frozen Christmas tree. During the summer, it's a seashell. During the fall is a pine cone, and during the spring it's an upside down ice cream cone. Well, alright guys, just up ahead will be your next stop.
What is
Has it happened to you on tour?
Not yet.
They ask you beforehand. Just sort of
Yes,
laying back.
usually.
No, it's not actually my jam. It's like my song jam. Not actually jam. The jam is good. I like it. But you jam.
It's cool, like cool. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my neck. Oh, they're here. Look at all these. Look at them, Holly.
We already got a lot of cave kittens. Hey, I just got another one. What were you standing Wait.
Are there any gypsum flowers here? Any gypsum flowers?
Gypsum flowers down here? I'm not sure. I don't think we have any.
But literally, why is that over there?
Oh.
Well, Art has here now in the cathedral, home to the great stalagpipe organ. Now, this organ actually uses stalactites to make it sound, and one of them is right up there. Now, on the end of the metal rod, there is actually a rubber-tipped solenoid, which taps the stalactite, making a crystal inside of them move, which then produces sound. Now, there's more of them scattered throughout the entire cave, but most of them are on that back wall back there. Now, if you watch very closely up there at that stalactite, you can actually see it get tapped around 5 different times. Also, please try to remain quiet because people do like to record this sound.
I saw it move. Good shot right here, Pang. Look at that.
Don't.
Why not in the bush?
Did you get it? All back there. Right in that corner. Did you get that? Nice.
Right by the gate.
I don't know what's in there. Wow, look at that.
Alrighty guys, if you take a look right over here, you see the third and final view of Pluto's ghost. But if you guys want to see a real ghost, you can look right back there. Now also guys, we have walked a mile now. Now just up ahead will be your next stop at the Wishing Well, but first we do have to go through Skeleton Forest one more time.
No, I don't.
3 million years, eh? 300 years just to make an inch of that stuff. Try and take this all in. That's so cool.
Drop your phone.
It's a lot of change. You take a picture of that? You take a picture of that for me? Yeah. You got
Really?
what that was there?
Kind of upset.
Hey? Whoa, look at them. Cool.
color. Now, if you do take a look on the chart above, you can see we donate over a grand total of $1 million to charity. Now, every year they filter this water out, then take buckets and shovels, scoop up all the change and then donate it. It actually takes a couple years to do. Now, guys, make as many wishes as you like, but our next stop will be just up ahead, right around the corner.
You know, we scooped that up there. She would be rich. Right?
Oh, sorry. Pretty much, you've seen one of these. Well, you haven't seen them all, but I mean, I've just been trying to like scan the area.
Just wait until it focuses.
Thank you.
Watch your head because the ceilings do get low, and they nicknamed this hallway Tall Man's Nightmare, Short Man's Revenge.
That sounds like Fat Man's Misery. No, he's a Tall Man's Revenge. This is what they call this around here because the ceiling's so low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said it sounds like Fat Man's Misery.
I just gonna wait till you walk down the back.
Watch your head here. Yeah, it's a cave dweller. Look at this, huh? Oh, that is cool.
It's not full. Boy, chicken cross here.
Yeah?
My God.
This way.
Yeah, my shot. You're always in my pictures.
But I'm very photogenic.
Now they actually form when two workers knock over two stalagmites revealing both their crystals. But the reason they don't look yellowish is because people have actually touched them over time for good luck. Guys, just up ahead will be your next stop.
Neat, eh? It's really cool how they do that. Looks like an egg, doesn't it?
Oh no, what if we
Let me get my pictures.
Ooh, I see candles here. This is right here. Actually, my mom.
Don't touch it, honey.
What's a geode?
The geode is when
It was wild.
crystals form and
Actually, they actually walk.
Hi.
This is mud. It's green mud.
Baby, we're gonna play, babe. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna play.
Oops, so sorry.
It did?
Before.
Did it feel good or bad?
That wasn't
Those are your hiking.
There's a tap in there. What's that?
The pipe right there, that's on the old course where they used to put their lanterns.
Oh, okay.
How would it hang up?
They just set it up there. Well, alright guys, right here is the memorial plaque. Now the reason they placed the memorial plaque down here is because a lot of the weather elements would destroy this board. So they moved the board down here so it wouldn't get destroyed, and so we can honor the men and women on that list today. Now guys, this is the last stop. Thank you guys for being on my tour. Now if you like my tour, my name's Colin. If you don't, my name's Craig.
But one question. Did anybody think anybody else like to
No.
I love
So it's not like it's like one bar with the.
That's weird, yeah. Wow. That last part was the end of it, so I just take my time at the end. So I didn't mean to leave you alone all that time. I wanted to get what he was saying.
That's like one of those, like if you're looking at one of those Christmas.
These are so neat, aren't they? Isn't that wild? It takes 300 years just for an inch of this. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, our tour guide, Colin, said that it takes approximately 300 years to make an inch of this stuff. 300 years for an inch. So you can imagine how long it would take to make something like, oh, say that. He also said that this is about 7 million years old, this cave.
Hey, back this way. Back this way, Peppa. Jackson, missed you. Really? Okay, all right.
Let's say it's free, Mom.
Oh, goodness. Well, Jackson, where's Peppa? Jackson, what are you doing? Good boy.
As you'll know now.
Oh, and I'm going up the stairs, okay?
Yep, I'm coming up too. I'm glad we took this in. This is cool. So when this cave was discovered, it took them 5 hours to dig down, and that is their point of entry.
Brian.
Coming. And that pretty much concludes the tour. I'll go get out of here. Okay, we're out.